It's been a while since we've chatted. Thanks for dropping by. It has been a while since I've done this traditional speed paint stuff. I think it's been like, what, a month or something? Around then. You know, it's been a while. It's been busy. I've been doing and working on a lot of projects. Thank goodness those have been coming along because I am tired. So, since it's been a while, let me just recap you on what's been going on. I recently did a Miku Miku Beam animation. That took a hefty chunk of time. So if you're wondering why you haven't seen the Miku Expo blog yet, that is why. I was working on that meme. Was it worth it? Yeah, you know, I'm super proud with how it turned out. But I'm still working on that blog, so it's gonna be a second, it's gonna be a hot minute. I'm still super busy, but it's definitely like towards the top of the priority list. I am working on it, and I'm hoping to get it out like soon, within the next like 2 or 3 months. We'll see. There's a lot of other determining factors, but aside from that, I've been also working on some new exciting stuff. I think some of you have noticed that I've started streaming. So I think at this point, I've been streaming for like a solid like month, maybe almost 2 now. It's been super fun. I've been really enjoying it, and it really helps with like the giant delays in between my postings, because, you know, I kind of feel bad for not posting too often, but sadly, you know, I just don't have the time I really want right now. But hey, at least we have that every now and then. But I'm working on getting more frequent posts, but that is still in progress. But aside from that, stream has been super fun. Recently I did a Cult of the Lamb stream with chat. Absolute vibes. I've been enjoying it so much. I'm so excited every week for Saturday to roll around so I can do my streams. But speaking of streams, this artwork that I'm working on, first off, happy Pride Month. I know I haven't really said a lot about it, considering, you know, usually this year I do my Pride Month challenge. I know I haven't said a lot about it, but actually, during this month, I did do a Pride art stream, and if you tuned in, you saw me working on this very artwork that I'm working on right now. So instead of doing the once a week Pride Month drawings, instead I condensed it into one super drawing, and I worked on that on stream. And then I finished it off stream because it was midnight and I did not want to hold chat hostage until 2 a.m. Although I totally would have done it, I decided to spare chat. You're welcome, guys. I totally could have done it. I'm just saying, I've stayed up later. But I didn't want to hold y'all hostage, you know? But yeah, I finished the rest off of stream. But, you know, I'm thinking of doing that more often, like working on projects on stream and then finishing. I also worked on Miku Miku Beam on another stream as well. So I think I'm going to do that just to keep everyone updated on what I'm currently working on. And it's also a really fun way to interact with everyone and get some like opinions and stuff like that. And for everyone to see the process of how everything works. But aside from that, it was super fun. And I think you guys have noticed I'm still using the theme from last year. So it's still Magic of Pride, so everything is witch themed, magic, fantasy. I decided to keep that theme. I'm probably going to keep it for next year as well, because for next year I really want to do the whole month. Draw some more of my Dungeons and Dragons characters in new outfits, do some more full artworks. Sadly, I just was too busy to do every single week this year. So I definitely want to do that next year. I definitely had some new designs. I also wanted to redesign Metanoia's outfit because I wasn't too happy with it last year. But for now, I was working on a giant full piece that I thought would look super cute as a print. It turned out super cute in the end. There are some things I think I still could have done better, but I'm still learning. Especially in the lighting and the special effects departments. I'm still learning, you know. I went from solely focusing on character artwork, and I'm trying to expand that forward into working on, lighting effects, backgrounds, because I want to, expand my portfolio. I want to be able to draw more things. Oh my god, was that such a shift to decide on. I suffered. First of all, I wanted a dynamic scene and a dynamic background, but I would have exploded my brain trying to do that with the deadline I gave myself. So instead, I decided on something more simple. I just wanted to draw my 3 girls, and I just wanted to draw them being silly together. That's what I knew I wanted to do. I was like, you know what? Let's have them making potions together, and Felicity being Felicity, she's going to ruin it. So that's what I decided on. Something simple, something I could finish within my own deadline, so I had something to post. But yeah, that's what I decided on. I decided on a simple background. I wanted a cute little witch's workshop, so you see a ton of books, plants around. I didn't fill the whole thing because I knew the characters were going to cover a good section of the bookshelf specifically. I did have plans to put books in there and fill it out, but when I got to it, I was like, no one's going to even see this. Nora's covering it, Saoirse's covering it, no one's gonna see this, I think it's fine. But aside from that, the background the background took a whole day on its own. I'm not used to drawing backgrounds, I think you can tell. I was so confused. I was just like, do I even what do I do here? So I added a bunch of plants, specifically for Saoirse and Nora, because they do like nature. Nora really likes flowers, and Saoirse just likes studying plants and stuff. Felicity, we'll say the potions are Felicity. She likes collecting knickknacks, But yeah, Saoirse is definitely the most studious of the 3. Nora loves reading books, but she likes reading fairy tales, and historical works related to heroes and stuff like that. So she's not really a scholar like Saoirse is, so we can say the workshop belongs to Saoirse, She's the more serious craftsman of the 3. But last year I didn't draw Saoirse, so it might be a little weird for me to include her considering she didn't have a design from last year, but I really wanted to include her because I love my goat girl, and I did draw her for Summer Pride, I think 2020? I could be misremembering. I know I drew her for Summer Pride, but I haven't drawn her for the Magic of Pride yet. I knew I didn't want her to have a witch hat. I wanted her to look more like a cute little magical librarian. The giant witch hat would get in the way of her work. She builds stuff, she builds robots and stuff. You can imagine the floppy hat would get in the way. So instead I gave her cute little glasses. I gave her a cute little vest and pants. Gave her a waistband to hold bags and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little lazy and I didn't add anything to the waistband, but it's supposed to hold potions, pouches, stuff for making potions, and stuff like that. I just wanted her to have a simpler look compared to the rest. She's the mechanic, she's the builder, so the floppy hat would get in the way, And so would a cape. So Saoirse's outfit is more practical. She also has gloves, so she kept that from her original design as well. So instead of mechanic, she's giving librarian. And honestly, the glasses just look really cute on her. I don't usually draw glasses. I only have one other character that has glasses because glasses are so hard to draw for me to get them on the face just right, so the character doesn't look weird instead of just a little nerd, Like a little nerd. Glasses for me, they're my final enemy, which is really ironic because I have glasses. I have glasses and I don't like drawing glasses. It's why you don't see my Sona with glasses. And it's super funny to me. I'm over here drawing myself and I'm like, nah, I'm just going to be blind. But yeah, no, I just thought it was really funny. But Saoirse does look really good with the glasses, so I think I might try to experiment with a few more frame styles. Try it on some different characters. I know Margot, the character that I do draw with glasses sometimes. She has very round glasses, the ultra nerdy glasses. But yeah. Nora kept her original design from the first year of Magic of Pride from last year. Felicity kept the same thing. I think I accidentally nerfed her boobs though. My bad, guys, to the Felicity fans. My B. I forgot. I forgot to adjust them. I didn't mean to pull a Genshin, guys. I'm sorry. I ripped to the Rosaria fans out there. We've lost so much. But my B. You know, my bad. But c'est la vie, we can't win them all, you know. But in the future, I'll be sure to remember not to nerf her. I think a lot of like the fun parts were experimenting with the lighting specifically, which you'll see in a bit. What you're seeing right now is me suffering through line art. Keep in mind, this drawing took 22 hours. I want everyone to take a guess on how many of those hours were dedicated to line art. If your answer was more than 10, you were correct. I think the line art was at least half of the time, if I remember correctly. The line art alone took like, 12, 13 hours? I was trying to be very precise with it, but at the same time, I was also giving up. I hate line art, I despise it. But yeah, the line art took at least half of the time. And then the rest was just coloring, rendering, shading, you know, color shading, rendering, sorry, lighting, special effects. So all of that, and then line art is over here taking up half the runtime. You know, it's a little crazy. But c'est la vie, it just be like that, you know? But aside from that, you know, at the end of the day, I just really enjoyed how the product turned out. I don't usually do this type of artwork. I think a year or two ago, I did an Oxenfree speed draw for when I played Oxenfree. That one was a full piece too, but it didn't really per se have a background, so it's not really a good comparison to this. The only thing I could really compare it to was Summer Pride, because I tried doing backgrounds for Summer Pride, but they were really simple beach backgrounds with like water and sand. That was it. I didn't try to do anything dynamic with it, which I think sometime in the future I am going to bring back Summer Pride. It was a really cute theme to work with. I just wanted to do something different for a little bit. I think it might not be for a while though. I think we'll bring it back for like, I don't know, some sort of like goal or something in the future, like I guess if we reach like a certain milestone and everyone's like, hey, you know, we'd love to see more summer pinups. I think that would be a good time to like bring it back. But it really depends. I think sometime in the future, if we ever change the theme, I might put a poll for the theme, and one of them will be like, oh, remix, you know, bring back an old theme, but do something new with it. But aside from that, you know, it's just been wild. A lot of things have changed, especially since the last year. It's only June, and I'm monetized now. That's crazy. I mean, since the last time that I drew stuff, I've been monetized. Did I ever think I'd get to this point? No, not at all. It's just still wild, and thinking of it next year around the same time when Summer Pride, when Pride Month rolls around again, I'm still gonna be monetized, and like a whole year will have passed. It's just a crazy thought. Like, things are moving so fast. It's already Pride Month. It's already gonna be Art Fight, which, by the way, I'm participating in this year. So, if you thought your girl was busy now, she gonna be busier. But yeah, the passage of time is just, it's super crazy, and I'm super excited and also super afraid for the future. There's just so much stuff that I have planned and want to do. Will I have time for everything? No, unfortunately not. That's also the downside of time. You never have enough of it, but I at least want to make do with what I do have. And another funny thing of time is that my art style keeps changing. It keeps changing. I think I have a hold on it now, but oh my goodness. I'm dying. Like, I keep jumping from anime, cartoony, anime realistic, anime cartoony, anime. I'm dying. I think I got a good hold of it now, though, because I really, really like how these characters turn, specifically Felicity. I love Felicity's face. Look at her, she's baby. I love her, she's so cute. Look at, no thoughts, head empty, only happiness. I love her. Like, I think I've got a good hold on it now. Like, if you look to last year, different. Like, hello, what happened? I don't know, but I'm enjoying it. But oh my god, it's crazy. There's so much going on, and goodness gracious. Aside from that, I'm very excited for next year. I already have designs I want to do for some of my characters, specifically Saoirse. I really want to flesh out her design and give her the proper like redesign for this event that she deserves. I also have another character that I want to bring back. I definitely want to bring back Serendipity. And I have another character I want to introduce. I have a lot of D&D characters, y'all. Like, there's a whole list to go through. But yeah, there's a lot of things I want to do. But for now, there's this drawing. And like I mentioned before, I will be participating in Art Fight. So, little disclaimer. Every Saturday for the month of July, I will be streaming Art Fight at 6 p.m. EST. So if you want to join and you want to see me draw and fight people with my drawings, you should totally join in. But yeah, I just wanted to do it because I thought it'd be fun, you know, talking with chat, talking smack, fighting people with drawings. And by talking smack, I mean your character is super gorgeous and I will draw them and you will take it. But yes, if you want to join in on the fun, every Saturday in July, 6 p.m. EST, there will be an Art Fight stream. Another obligatory, you know, sales pitch. If you want to support the channel, consider checking out my Ko-fi. Yay! Sorry, I'll make this quick. If you want to support the channel, check out my Ko-fi. You can either do a one-time donation if you feel so generous. I also have monthly subscriptions if you want some extra perks while being very nice, and I will thank you so much. Big ol' hug. And I'm also planning on adding some more stuff to the Ko-fi. I'm planning on adding some exclusive stuff in the Ko-fi shop for those who subscribe, so you'll see some news on that hopefully soon. I also have my commissions on there, so if you want a commission, that also supports the channel. But if you're not able to do that, if you can't do Ko-fi, I completely understand. You could also like and subscribe. That also helps me out a lot. Yeah, I think that's the end of my obligatory YouTube spiel. I think I've satisfied the YouTube gods now. Anyway, back to the regularly scheduled content. But yeah, where was I? Oh, right. So, yes, Art Fight. So that is an event I shall be doing. But in terms of after Art Fight, which, by the way, for those of you who are more interested in tuning into my streams, I am going to be posting the streaming schedules at the end of the month. I'm going to try to do 2 months ahead of time. So this month I should be posting the July and August schedules. And then from there, you know, we'll keep going. I'm going to try to be 2 months ahead of time. So either I post every month or I post every 2 months. We'll see. But I should be posting the schedules ahead of time. Oh, wait, I almost forgot something. Yeah. Speaking of art streams, something Chat and I discussed during my prior stream for Cult of the Lamb, for August, I'm actually planning on doing a Don't Starve stream with chat. So if you want to join in and have some fun, play some games, if you have Don't Starve together, maybe you should install it, just saying. I'm planning for towards the end of the month of August. Should be the last Saturday of August. I don't remember which number it is at the top of my head. The last Saturday of August is when I'm planning to hold the Don't Starve Together stream. So if you want to join in, maybe mark it on your calendar. I should be having the official number and stuff like that when I do the post for the next streams for the month. but I will be doing updates on it, so you'll see it in the community post, you'll see it on Instagram. I'm gonna send a reminder for everybody so everybody knows. But I thought it'd be a fun thing to do. Chat and I were discussing it. Everyone thought it was a really fun idea, so I'm very excited for it. This is gonna be my first time holding a fun little gaming event like this, so yeah, if you want to join, you should totally put that on your calendar, and hopefully I'll see you there. But aside from that, back to the artwork. I just don't know what to say in terms of the characters. I've already gushed about my characters so many times, so, you know, sorry if this video is mostly like updates and stuff like that. I just talked about these characters so much, I've gushed about them so much. You know, unless everyone wants to hear me gush about Nora, Felicity, and Saoirse, like, I could talk about them for ages. I love my girls. I've just talked about them a lot, especially considering Nora has appeared in every Pride Month like event that I've done. Like, I will always draw Nora every year without fail. It's... I can't not do it. That's illegal. You know? And then Felicity, who's a newcomer to this, I think she only joined last year, if I remember correctly. Because I drew her for the first time. She is quickly becoming my second favorite character. I'm gonna talk about her a lot, too. I think I mentioned her in the previous video. She's one of my more recent D&D characters. I played in a campaign with my partner, and I just absolutely adore her. She's absolutely, like, ridiculous. She has the logic of magical girl paladin, so I wear fluffy dresses instead of proper armor, but I'm still buff as hell. And I adore her. She is absolutely no thoughts, head empty. I have a giant axe, I'ma use it. And I just adore her. She's so cute. I keep getting commissions of her whenever I find like an artist I really like, because it's just, she's so cute. But yeah, you know, they're my girls. I love her. I love them. I want to do more outfits of them in the future, actually. I was thinking of doing some videos in the future exploring different designs for my D&D characters. Because for a lot of my characters, I have, like I think of it like pathings. Like, I know I want a set arc for them, but there's two different outcomes, right? If that makes sense. Like, for Nora specifically, you know, she takes after her dad in terms of she uses swords more than magic, but she still likes to use her magic. And, you know, Magic of Pride more so explores if she took more after her mother, who was a sorceress, you know, utilizing magic more so than sword fighting. So I kind of want to make a video that explores the different designs. Like, oh, what would we see if we saw like a standard hero type Nora who uses like swords instead of magic and takes on the more hero part, or if we see a more like magician sorceress kind of Nora who takes more after her mother. You know, different outcomes like that. I also have another character whose path diverges. That would be Margot. I haven't really drawn her in a video yet, but I definitely want to draw the characters from the campaign I was running before we took a hiatus. I love them dearly. And Margot specifically, without any spoilers for my players, because I don't know if they're watching this, her path can change, so her class can change depending on what happens, and I kind of want to explore like what kind of class change would she have? How would this look? How would this look? You know, and it looks like they're having her take a more support healer path on her journey. So, but yeah, that's definitely a concept I want to explore in the future. Like, what would these characters look like if this part of their story ended up taking precedence over the other part? But that's a video for the future, you know? I definitely want to go back to doing mostly videos of my D&D characters and explore their stories. And also, like, the other characters that I have not yet talked about. But for now, I have already gushed about these guys quite a lot, but I still have lots to say. But that's for another video. For now, thank you guys for watching so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you really like the artwork. I'm super proud of it. I adore my girls so much, and I'm actually really proud with how it turned out. I learned a lot of new things, and I think it turned out super good. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!